We eat lunch together a lot.
Your mom is sitting in the end zone this weekend, row 1.
How'd you swing that?
That's where she decided she wanted to sit.
We always go to the same place. We didn't do much in the way of extracurricular activities. I didn't play sports before I met Greg. When I was in high school, I played running back and linebacker at Solon.
Early in James's career, he had a lot of success, and the team was having success.
We won 41 straight games, 3 state titles.
When he was a sophomore is when things started going. He could run like the wind, loved the game.
We did our homework on James as a player. We knew him on a personal level, but also just wanted to see how he's perceived.
Kirk came to me and said, "Hey, Greg, I really think we want to offer James a scholarship." And I kind of looked at him in wonder, only because he's just a sophomore.
Sophomore year, whoa, never would have thought of that.
But it wasn't a slam dunk, and I think probably the hardest part about the whole process was the final interrogation that I had to endure when I sat down with Mom.
A mother takes their children out of a very bad situation and brings them into a fairy tale. But yet, through that whole process, my sole purpose was to protect them. And I had to hand him over to Kirk Ferentz and Greg.
My dad is not my biological dad, no. But he is my dad.
I remember both coming to me one day and saying, "Is it okay if we call you Dad?" I'll never forget that. I remember both their smiling faces and how happy they were to have somebody that they knew they could call Dad and that would always be there for them.
Certainly linebacker is a leadership position. He's basically everything you want in a football player. James gets it. I mean, he's exactly what you hope you have in your program, and he's almost too good to be true.
You know, this is my last year, and it's special having my dad on the sideline, and I've really enjoyed it.
I don't know that our kids had dreams before Lynn and I were married. I don't know that. The one thing that we did bring to them is that opportunity and hope to grow and learn. And don't ever think that you can't do something. I mean, he is great living proof of that.
Don't chop your finger off, please.
No chopping the finger off tonight. Is that enough?
Maybe a little bit more.
Got married July 6th of this past summer in Kansas City, home for both me and my wife Morgan. My best man was Miles Osei, and then the groomsmen from the football team were Riley O'Toole, Ryan Langford, and Steve Hull. My favorite moment was just being up there with my closest friends and to see Morgan walk out. I'll admit that I cried. It was something that I've never felt the emotions like I felt at that point.
I know the groomsmen were like getting teary-eyed because we were so happy for him to see how excited he was and to see how far they've come.
We're gonna have to use that to like bring into holidays and family stuff.
You can make ours that one chili.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Me and Morgan started dating right when I was leaving for Illinois, and she still had a year left of high school. Following year, she decided that she was going to Texas Christian University.
Our long distance relationship was the hardest thing we did and probably the best thing that we did.
Now, having her here where I get to wake up to her every morning has been unbelievable.
People have asked us what's our favorite thing about marriage, and it's definitely doing life together.
Thank you for providing us with this food and for another week just to enjoy life together. In your name we pray, amen.
Amen.
Each game when I run out there, the first thing that I try to do is see where she's at in the stands. And when I finally do, meet eyes with her, it's kind of that feeling of peace. Everybody jokes around and said, "You're playing well because your wife is here." A lot of that is true. To have, the best support I could possibly ask from my wife, it makes life even better.